Everybody, Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles for tonight's main event. 12 rounds in the heavyweight division between these two great warriors. Klitschko's coming down to the ring now, and what a nice reception as he is completely focused in on his goal tonight. Lewis is making his way to the ring now, and he looks very focused for this fight.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Bad Intentions Klitschko. His opponents in the blue corner, please welcome Леннокс.
All right, remember one thing, obey my commands at all times.
Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight.
Teddy, what do you look for early on when you're analyzing a fight of two power punchers facing off against each other that gives you a clue as to which way this is going?
Who's doing the little things a little bit better? Who's using the jab? Who's controlling range? Hey, who's thinking better?
Frustrating his opponent with great defense. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Blocks that punch. Well-targeted counterpunch by Lewis. What happened to the get-to-know-ya? They're getting to know each other real quick here.
Unbelievable. I feel like I'm at a fancy restaurant, and we've already had 4 courses, and the chef came out and said, hey, don't be full yet. You got 8 more to go.
Halfway through round number one. Teddy, give me a sense of your expectations of Леннокс Lewis here tonight.
What I always expect, use that size, use that reach, and somewhere before the night is over, land the right hand.
Well, we're watching Леннокс Lewis here tonight, but Teddy, you know, a lot of American fight fans, sometimes they turn the other way with Леннокс Lewis. They never really got behind him because they don't like the way he acts as a heavyweight champion.
Well, Americans want you to wear your heart out on your sleeve to a certain point. They like emotion. They love emotion. And Lewis doesn't show that kind of passion. He's very contained, very cerebral, but he knows how to get results where it counts, in the ring.
Seconds remaining in this round.
Listen, when he reaches in, let that right hand go, all right? Well, he's still kicking himself. I don't want you to slug it out with this guy, all right? Keep the range. Jab, jab, right.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Good defense, just covering up down low. Good job job with 3 flush punches by Klitschko. Good block there by Lewis. Klitschko's corner will really need to get after that swelling. Nice block by Bad Intentions. Teddy, Lennox Lewis, one of the more cerebral heavyweight champions that we've seen. Loves to play chess.
Yeah, you know, and that's been his strength, and also, quite honestly, a knock on him. He's not passionate enough for people, but it has served him in that ring where he's been very...
Oh, and there you go. Klitschko's legs look shaky. He was hurt.
Right, hey, no holding, no holding. Just punch it out.
He was damaged moments ago, but now he's got his feet back underneath him. 90 seconds to go here in this round. A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by Lewis. See him timing that double jab to the head. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Double shots both come in by Klitschko. Klitschko's vision is being compromised here. That swelling around the eye is worsening as the fight continues.
Well, right now he has to use every advantage he can. You're right. He's at a disadvantage. So now he has to position himself in the ring, every inch of that ring, where he keeps his opponent in a place where he can't throw punches towards the bad eye, where he positions himself where the good eye is always in a place where it can be used.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Lennox Lewis has got some swelling that now you figure his opponent's going to target. Able to cover up that gut. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Nostradamus to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Good way to protect the midsection. Teddy and Lennox Lewis, this is a fighter who we have a great sense of what his abilities are based on his amateur career because we saw plenty of him.
Yeah, and his abilities really start with that size. He knows how to use that size.
A snapping combination by Klitschko. Excellent counterpunch by Lewis. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Klitschko's got a cut, and it looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. Now that's some fine work right there by Lewis. How is he able to do this? How is he able to take these shots?
You know, one time Muhammad Ali talked about taking a chin. He had one of the great chins of all time. And what he basically talked about was that when you start to get hit those shots, you start to go down a hallway. And then you go into a gray room. You go from a light room to a gray room. And at the end of the hallway, you see a dark room. You don't want to go to that dark room. And you have a choice. You put your feet down, you start backing up. I'm not going to that dark room. This guy is not being taken to that dark room.
He returns the favor with a right hand of his own.
Stay away from the inside.
Accurate counter punch by Lewis. 10 seconds to go in this third round.
Lennox Lewis is now at a point in this fight where his defense is going to become crucial. He has to protect that eye. The swollen eye is getting worse.
Yeah, he does. He has to be cognizant of everything. He needs anything out there that he can use for an advantage right now. He's got to position himself where his opponent can't get into the place where he can throw punches towards that bad eye, towards that blind spot where he has no vision. He's got to keep the fight where that good eye is always able to pick up those punches. He's got to position himself in a perfect way now.
You just look at Lennox Lewis and you see a primed, chiseled athlete capable of big things.
Yes, you do, and that's part of it, but a small part of it. Then you got to take that primed, chiseled athlete and make him do those things. And mentally and technically, Lewis has found the way.
Halfway through this round here.
There's no need to be on the inside.
Blocks the headshot. That's a good block by Klitsch. There it is! Klitschko stunned and staggered. Look at that. Smart veteran move. Hurt, so you hug.
Work it out.
Exactly what the doctor ordered.
And now you're seeing the beard that this guy possesses because he went from stunned and damaged to staying right upright.
No, this is like Santa Claus's beard. I'm telling you right now.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Well-placed counter punch by Lewis. Final 10 seconds. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. And this round comes to an end. It is a round that was highly entertaining. These guys really put forth quite an effort.
Well, they both have high engines. They have motors that never stop going.
Solid counter punch by Klitschko. Klitschko's doing exactly what he told us he would do. Now, he was stunned earlier in this fight, but he's sticking to that game plan.
You know, I like that. You know, I want to see how a guy behaves under pressure. He hasn't panicked, you know. He still believes in his identity, believes in his talents, his abilities, and he's going to stay that way unless the guy convinces him later on.
And a sharp counter punch by Klitschko. What guts it takes, what commitment it takes to keep up with this kind of a pace. The action's been nonstop.
Now, the one thing I can tell you...
Oh! Klitschko's legs look shaky. He was hurt. Unable to steady himself right now after being stunned. Well-placed counterpunch by Lewis. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
Teddy Lenox has had a very interesting career. Many would say at times a roller coaster career because he had the instances where the chin gave out on him.
Yeah, he has, but the most important thing in his mind is he's come back, and he believes in himself, and that's where that great amateur background comes in. He's been down dark roads before.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by Klitschko.
Let's see some more head movement. Let's see some more head movement. Get out of the way.
You know, I thought he had quite a chance tonight, but I don't like what I see right now. Here he is, an outside fighter, and he's unable to do as he pleases.
And if he can't win on the outside, we already found out that he can't do it on the inside.
Lennox Lewis is starting to bleed from the nose. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecard.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Keep working the jab.
Devastating blow by Klitschko. That is a big right hand after eating one himself.
You're not focused. Pace yourself.
Halfway through round 6.
Relax. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Nice block by Bad Intentions. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Klitschko. seconds remaining in this round. Well-targeted counterpunch by Klitschko. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down, blue and red corner, what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Good block there by Klitschko. Nice block by Klitschko. Good block by Bad Intentions. Very clever move there. Little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Klitschko. Klitschko's got to figure out now, Teddy, a way to properly defend himself with that swollen eye.
Yeah, he has to understand what side that he can't defend from, where the punches can come, and not give his opponent that side. Make sure that he moves to the certain kind of way in the ring where he keeps his opponent away from that bad eye, moves him towards the good eye, gives him the best shot.
Halfway through the 7th round. Solid right hands headline that exchange. Klitschko's cheek is ripped open right there. You can see the cut. Job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Lewis. Lewis's favorite punch is the jab, and tonight he's loving it.
Well, the jab is a table setter, Joe, and he set a beautiful table tonight. Napkin on the left, you know, small fork on the left, knife on the right, and the food right in the middle. And he's eating all night.
You taking some English etiquette classes?
You getting hungry?
And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a non-stop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Holy cow! Lennox Lewis is banged up by a left hand. Well-placed right hands from both men. Nice block by Klitschko. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
block there. Good combination by Klitschko. Solid job. Double connects by Klitschko. Able to cover up that gut. Able to dismiss that body shot. Nice block by Klitschko. This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
Back and forth exchange. Lewis has got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still it could get nasty as the fight progresses. Oh! Klitschko's been stunned. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one.
All right, come on now. Come on, work it out. Work it out. See some punches here.
Very clever move there. A little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Lewis. Klitschko's showing that he doesn't have any head movement defensively whatsoever. What else is there, Ted?
Well, there's legs. Start using your legs a little bit. Get out of range. One way or the other, get out of the other man's talking place.
Solid job. Double connects by Klitschko. Able to dismiss that body shot. Good defense, just covering up down low. Double jab by Klitschko. This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back. There it is! Lewis is in bad shape. Lennox hurt there, and he's going to clinch.
And he needs to clinch long enough to stop those tunes that are singing in his head right now.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Klitschko. Well off the mark by Lewis. And this round comes to an end. It is a round that was highly entertaining. These guys really put forth quite an effort.
Well, they both have high engines. They have motors that never stop going.
Good block there by Klitschko. forceful two-punch combo by Klitschko. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by Lewis. Lennox Lewis's defense clearly carrying things right now for him, but what else should he be conscious of beyond just this good footwork we're seeing?
Well, the old times would say, hey, you're doing the hard part, you're making a miss. Do the fun part. Make sure he pays.
To land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Lewis. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Lennox Lewis is now battling two opponents. The guy standing opposite him trying to punch him, and his eyes swelling.
Yeah, he can't see what's coming at him right now.
Accurate counter punch by Lewis. That's a good block by Lewis. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Targeted counterpunch by Klitschko. Oh boy, look at this. Right from the get-go, they go after one another.
They remind me of my 15-year-old son going to the dinner table.
Great movement to get away from those punches. A headshot blocked. Klitschko's in a real tough spot now. There's no doubt about it that the eye has worsened. That cut is really looking ugly right here. What does he have to think about right now? Is it time to just take the realization that, hey, this fight could end at any moment?
Yeah, well, there's two things to that. First of all, the cut man's done his job. He's put the coagulants in there. Now he has to give them time to work. He's got to be elusive. He can't get hit on it for a little while, but also he has to find a way for offense to stem the tide, to keep the opponent from just walking right in.
Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. Sharp counterpunch by Lewis. Well, this round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. This is one of those fights, Ted. It just feels like to me where it's going to be tough to really score. I mean, it's been a close fight.
Yeah, it's a hard fight to score because you have one guy maybe a little busier, but the other guy makes up for it because he's a little heavier with those blows. So it's a matter of maybe the taste of the judges, what they prefer.
Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Wow, is he defensively sound. Good defensive skill with the block by Lewis. Good counter by Klitschko.
Move.
Which way did it go? After a very exciting fight now in the books. Let's send it up to the ring to find out. And that's the way it goes. A draw, but it was good while it lasted. For my partner, Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying enjoy the rest of your night.